Hey there, everybody. I just realized that I did not start the stream. YouTube added this new goofy setting that you have to press go live when starting your stream. I did not realize that. So, I was yapping for about, I don't know, 3 minutes just a moment ago. Did not realize I had to press go live to start. Normally, I just press start on my OBS and then it automatically starts the stream. But either way, we are live. Welcome to the channel. I'm your host, Pubo Rama, and in today's live stream, we are going to be continuing the Hangar grind that I started earlier this morning. I have already started my stopwatch, which is at 1 hour 14 minutes so far, and that's about it. We're going to be grinding and seeing how quickly we are able to complete all this. Alright, let's do it. Nice to see you all on the channel. How you doing, Brandon? Need friends on Xbox? Unfortunately, I can't help you with that at all. I have a PC, and I have a PlayStation. I do not have an Xbox, so I would not be able to help you out on Xbox there. Either way, we are getting our oppressor over to the location. My character's fleet outfit looks very black right now. I don't know why, it just looks super, super dark. Maybe because of the way the sunlight is reflecting on my character. But we are at La Mesa, and we have to go to this side usually. Yep, there's the generator. Alright, and boop! There you go. Destroyed, and now we can grab the crate. Boop! And we can leave. Oh, well, that was pretty easy. Off we go! Super, super simple mission. Overall, the missions for the Hangar are very easy. Is Hangar paying double? Indubitably, it is not. No, it's not paying double. The Hangar is just a great way to earn money hourly, so a lot of people don't know that. Dang, whenever I get like one of those lock-ons, it's a signal jammer, I never notice it until it's like already past me. Also, my nose is a little sniffy, so if you watch me blow my nose every now and then, yeah, I don't know what to tell you. You gotta deal with my sneezy nose. It's from my cat. Every now I'm allergic to my cat, but I also love my cat, so every now and then my cat like goes into my room, even though I don't allow my cat into my room, but I have two geckos in my room, and when my cat goes into my room, it's usually when I'm not there. The moment my cat hears me enter my house, it like runs away. So I sometimes forget to close the door, or sometimes when I'm sleeping I'll leave it cracked and my cat will like sneak in and stare at the geckos and stuff, so it ends up getting like all the cat dander everywhere. Either way, we are almost back to the Hangar, and that will be our first crate of our session. So that'll be, what, 15 crates delivered so far? Not bad. Not bad. The Hangar gets full now with the update. Nice. I mean, the Hangar's just a great way to earn money. That there took me 3 minutes and 30 seconds. I've gotten a cargo shipment delivered. That's how easy it is. I had the same problem when I had 2 rats. Interesting. Were you in a rubber room with rats? They called me crazy. I'll stop. But having rats is an interesting pet. The problem with the rats for me is that they can carry a whole vector of diseases, and personally, I don't love the fact that I can get, like, hantavirus from a rat, or a strain of hantavirus, you know? The worst you can get from a gecko is, like, salmonella. And it's still bad, but it's not, like, a big deal, and you can still wash your hands. Hantavirus is pretty sus. What's the best vehicle to grind the Hangar? I would say 2 different vehicles are going to be your best choice. Either the Sparrow or the Oppressor Mark II. I'm using the Oppressor because it's easy. It just spawns right outside my Hangar. But I would definitely say that the Sparrow is another really, really solid choice if you don't own an Oppressor. Both are pretty fast. They live for like 1.5 years. Damn. I can't buy a pet that only lives for 1.5 years. That's just, it's not long enough. Like, my geckos live on average 15 to 20 years. So I can literally have my gecko for longer than you would have a dog. And I'm getting a puppy literally this week. Monday, I'm getting a new dog because unfortunately my old dog, some of you may have seen the video, but unfortunately my old dog passed away. Is La Mesa the bad one? No, La Mesa is the good one. Yeah, we just had La Mesa. But yeah, my old dog Harley passed away maybe about a year ago at this point, so I'm getting a new dog. What about Raiju? No. The Raiju's okay. As I've shown on the channel before, the problem with the Raiju is that you have to drive over to it because it takes away your personal vehicle slot, wait for it to start up, then you have to fly it to the location. It takes 18 years to slow down. You have to hop out of it. For like this La Mesa mission, I can do the entire mission while staying on my oppressor, which means I don't have to get out of my oppressor. I can blow up the generator, and then I can make my way inside the gated off room just by flying my oppressor in there. Never have to get off my vehicle, pick up the crate, and fly away. You can't do that with the Raiju. So that's where the Raiju is definitely slower. Like, obviously, there might be an example of, like, a super far-off mission, like the, infiltrate the deal mission that's all the way off at the port. That one, you might be better off with the Raiju, but it's just such a rare mission to get. Can you explain to me how it wants me to sell 111 crates at one time for career progress, but only lets me sell 50 of one kind? That's because you're talking about two completely different businesses. 111 crates is only available for the special cargo business, and you are talking about the hangar business. So, completely different businesses. You are most likely on import-export, not on gun running, or whatever the smugglers run. It's the guy that does GTA stuff, indubitably. Honestly, career progress is kind of pointless. I'm going to be totally real. I just don't see much of a reason to do career progress. You get very minimal rewards, what, like $250,000 for some of it, and it takes a lot of time. That's the problem. It takes a lot of time to do career progress. You're putting in a lot of effort. Also, let me turn up my game audio so you guys can hear a little better, but it's just a lot of effort for very little in return. Retweet? What are we on Twitter now? Or X? What do they call it on X now? Repost? A re-X? Like, I don't know why Musk decided to change the name. It's kind of weird. I mean, it clearly didn't hurt him because he's still worth like $1 trillion now or something, but yeah. Hopefully my nose stops running. Is Cayo worth grinding anymore? Cayo Perico is definitely worth grinding. It's 40 minutes, and you're earning, you know, $1 million. And the thing you have to remember about Cayo Perico is that it's instant money. The hangar, you have to spend 4 to 5 hours to fill. Cayo Perico, 45 minutes, boom. 1 million plus is deposited right in your bank account. So if you're looking for, like, a very quick way to earn money, then Cayo Perico is definitely a faster result. But if you are in it for the long haul like me, filling up your warehouse over a couple days, let's say you play 1 hour a day and you play for a week, you can easily fill your warehouse. And doing that, it's definitely a lot more money, you know? As if you put in that same time for Cayo Perico, if you add in the, oh wait, I did this wrong. I have to quit to the main menu. But if you put in the same time for Cayo Perico plus the setup fee, you're probably going to be looking at less money. Mackenzie Hangar is also decent. Indeed it is. I just wish my nose wasn't so sniffy right now. I don't know why it is. Do you know what next week's update might be? I have absolutely no clue. What is today? Today's Tuesday? So, yeah, we'll have an idea of what the update is in literally 12 hours from now. So, we'll have an idea of when the what the update is soon. As always, I'll try to be the first to post on the update. I hope I clicked invite only there. I might not have. I'm going to pause the stopwatch just in case I did not do an invite only lobby. No, we're good. I thought for a second I accidentally went to an online lobby. What's the most optimized grinding route? For the hangar, you just want to do what I'm doing here. Just grab the crate with your oppressor, bring it back. That's about it. I mean, you can see how easy this is. These missions are not challenging. The land source missions are insanely easy. Now, you do need to own the Mackenzie field, or not the Mackenzie, the Higgins helicopter tours to make it more effective. But in general, like, it should not require much effort. Like, this mission, infiltrate the deal. We have to shoot a container, a truck container, like 6 times with a missile. Grab the crate, fly back. That's about it. Hoping for salvage yard to go on sale. Salvage yard wouldn't be bad. We've seen it go on sale a couple times. I hope warehouses go. I personally hope that we do get a bonus for special cargo, but if I'm going to be totally honest, I think that we might be seeing double auto shop. We already have auto shop client missions this week, and I think it's possible that we might be seeing for the final week here double money on auto shop and then times 4 money for GTA Plus members. I hope that's the case. We haven't had like one of these big GTA Plus bonuses in a while. Alright. Moving up. Moving up. We're almost there. Now, this mission, I never get the Sandy Shores mission that is actually at Trevor's Airfield. It's always at one of the 2 locations in front of me. It's either there or there. You'll know which location it is by where the helicopter spawns in. I don't see the helicopter just yet, so I'm assuming that it's over here. Oh, wait. This isn't... Never mind. This isn't the mission I thought. My brain died. I don't know why. My brain died. I was going to the wrong mission. We have to go here. Didn't we get the auto shop like 2 weeks ago? For GTA Plus we did, but not for the normal missions. Okay, land my pressure right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we just fly over the crate and we grab it. There you go. That's it. Just use the teleport glitch because unlike every person out there, we don't need to use glitches to earn money. I'm just trying to do it because not everybody glitches the game. You have to remember that. You're like 1 in 1,000 people that uses job warping. Also, doing job warping is a pain in the ass every single time you want to create source. It does work, but remember, I'm changing lobbies every single time. So your thought process is basically, I have to repeat the quick job thing over and over and over every single time, wait 40 seconds to fast travel, get onto my presser, fly over to the location, 40 seconds to fast travel back. If you actually do the math, I'm not saving any time job warping. And if I am, it's maybe 20-30 seconds for a lot of extra effort, which I just don't care at that point. So that's how I look at it. And as I said, 99% of people aren't job warping. So when I make my guide on the hangar telling people this is how much money you can earn, it's kind of deceiving when 99% of players aren't actually going to be able to do what I'm doing. This here, everybody can do. Everybody can get an oppressor. They can do exactly what I'm doing here. It's not hard. It takes about 2 seconds of effort. When you're doing Oscar Guzman files, do you have the glitched mogul? I swear, somebody asked me that earlier on today's stream, and yes, I have had the glitched mogul mission. It happens every now and then. I usually recommend just to fly in a straight line as fast as you can over towards the Mackenzie hangar when you're on that mission. What if I just sourced with Rooster? Did Cayo, Dr. Dre? Obviously, had a good grinding route. I mean, my recommendation would be Cayo Perico, and then while you're waiting for the cooldown, do some hangar sourcing. And then once the cooldown's done, Cayo Perico again. That's a very, very easy way to get your hangar filled, because the thing is, your passive income is going up while grinding the hangar. That's something that I always love about the hangar, that you do get that passive income in the background. Rooster doesn't source anything, he pays someone else $7,500 to do it and goes to the bar. I mean, yeah, Rooster's making $7,500 for literally no effort. Do you need to switch from invite to public session to get rid of Hangar cooldown, or just new session in general? You need to go to the quit menu page. If you're playing on older edition of the game, if you're not on enhanced, you cannot do what I'm doing here, and you're gonna have to do the. There's two options you have if you're not playing on the. I'm dying. There's two options you have if you're not playing on the enhanced version of the game. Option A is to load into a new lobby once you, or not even load into a new lobby, but source a new crate, right? You can do narcotics and chemicals, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. That's the double crate method, and then you sell off one of them when you reach 25 to get the bonus, and then you just fill up the other one back and forth, sell off 12 and 38, back and forth, until you get to 50 of one type. The other option that you can do is you do one crate source, and then you go over to your agency, do one security contract, back over to your hangar, one crate source, back over to your agency. That's another very efficient way to grind. No way out. Done faster if you are... What? No way out and Cluckenbell done faster if you do Dr. Dre behind on your other things. I mean, you're not completing any of those faster than the Cayo Perico heist. I mean, you might. I can complete the No Way Out in like 35 minutes, but I can do the Cayo Perico heist in 40 to 45 minutes. And at that point, you're earning like an additional 200 to 300,000. Actually, it's more. You're earning like $300,000 to $500,000 more doing the Cayo Perico heist for only like 10 minutes more. The problem is once you've done the Cayo Perico heist, there is a 2.5 hour cooldown. I've been grinding air cargo and security contracts. That's not bad. That's what I'd recommend to do. We can see the narcotics, so we're just going to fly right on in, and whoop, there you go, we got the crate, and off we go. That's literally as challenging as the mission gets, and back we go. Just quit to the main menu and invite only every time? Yeah. Because loading into a public lobby takes a lot more time. The game has to load you into that lobby. And loading into public lobbies usually takes 40 seconds at minimum, sometimes multiple minutes, sometimes your game hard locks. So it's a lot smarter to load into an invite-only lobby because you don't have to worry about any of that. Plus, you don't have to worry about other people getting in your way. The game runs worse when you're in a public lobby, so that's how I look at it. Do a barrel! Man! Okay, should I buy a mansion? You have 15 million? I mean, personally, I think the mansion's a pretty good investment, especially because you can use the business boost and earn $500,000 in 48 minutes with the Acid Lab. It's pretty crazy how much money you're able to earn with the double boost, and because of that, I do think that the mansion is one of the best businesses in the game to own. I do need to make a video titled like, the best business is the mansion, and then break into why and showcase it, but it is pretty crazy. Alright, down we go to the hangar. And boop. Should I sell my CEO crates or save it for double pay? I mean, I wouldn't sell them until tomorrow. I always tell people this. It's very simple. Do not sell your crates if it's near Wednesday. And the reason why is because every Wednesday we get the next week's update information. There's so many times when I see people that are on the channel and I'll make a video like, the Nightclub's on sale this week, and they're like, damn, I just bought the Nightclub today. I'm like, dude, you know that the weekly update news gets released every Wednesday at 3 p.m. So you're telling me that you knew the information for the next update was coming and you still decided you couldn't wait one day just in case? That's what I always tell people. It's not that hard to wait one day. You don't need whatever it is sold or purchased in that exact time frame. It's not like some special thing is going on that you're going to miss out on. I'm banned from playing GTA. Do you mean banned as in Rockstar banned you, or banned as in your parents aren't letting you play? I suck at parking the long trucks for the hangar sale missions. I just recommend, if you're really struggling, to get out of the truck and then drive a vehicle into the trailer if you're struggling that bad. but I don't find it too challenging to do that. Always sell in public. Correct. The only problem with me is because my channel's becoming somewhat popular and because my name is literally Pubo Rama, there are people who have noticed me and gone out of their way to try and mess with me. It's not many people. I've only had one person do it so far. I have had modders do it when I was playing on PC, but I'm on console, so that's not a problem. But it's definitely something that you have to keep in mind when you are a content creator. I think the Richmond mission is a good one. Yeah, Richmond's great. Off we go! How do you manage both channels? I simply just record videos for two different channels. Up in the sky. Oh, my pressure's doing the glitch. Hell yeah. That's going to give me a big speed boost. There you go. Nice. Whenever your pressure does that glitch there, it gives you a bit of a speed boost. Okay. Well, we're getting there. I have the unreleased police cars. That's cool. I have them on my PC using certain things that I cannot say because Rockstar won't be happy. But I do have them on my PC. I made a video on the Buffalo STX. What is it? The Pursuit Patrol? I don't know. I'm a bit disappointed that it doesn't get Amani Tech armor. And when I say a bit, I'm actually very disappointed it doesn't get Amani Tech armor. I was really hoping that it would. And Rockstar was like, no. Destroy that. Then we head over here. Grab the crate. Turn around. Come on, get... Bro. I'm trying to get out of here. There we go. Alright, well that was pretty easy. And back we go. When do you think hangars will go on sale for bonus? I have no clue, but honestly, the hangar isn't too expensive of a property. Remember that there's no real upgrades for the hangar apart from purchasing the property itself, so I don't think it's too big of a deal buying a hangar. Shark card's worth buying? No. Not unless you're super busy with work and you don't want to spend any time. But I'm going to be honest, all you have to do is spend 40 minutes a day on this game, and you can get $1 million just by doing Cayo Perico. That's $7+ million a week. I mean, that's a lot of money. When do you sell? I sell when my hangar is full. Alright, and boom. Oh, okay, we went a little bit too fast there. Just starting out, should I get 5 CEO cargo warehouses or just 1 or 2? Get 0. Get a hangar instead and focus on other properties. 5 cargo warehouses, even if you're buying the cheapest ones, are probably going to set you back 8-9 million versus you could buy a mansion, which gives you the mansion boost, and then use that on your passive businesses, have the master control terminal in your mansion, have the ability to have a helicopter that you can fly wherever you want, have the ability to fast travel wherever you want. Yeah, you asking me, I think the mansion's a better investment. How did you get 6 million in total? I only got 4.1. I don't think you can get 6 million. I don't remember how much the hangar is actually worth when you fully sell. We're going to find out today. I think it's 4.1 million, but if you sell in a public lobby, you're getting an additional, or no, it's not 4. I don't remember how much it is. Somebody can let me know. Nobody. Gun, sit, and play hangar, quitting game that wacky, yo. English. Do warehouses ever go on sale? They do, but not very commonly. Alright. Back in we go. Why do you keep quitting the story? We're not quitting the story mode. I need to clarify this because people keep thinking that I'm going to story mode. I'm quitting to the main menu. That if you go and leave GTA Online and then you go back in invite only, it's not going to work. You have to specifically quit to the main menu, and then I'm literally just loading back into an invite only lobby, which is why I'm going to story mode. It removes the cooldown for the special cargo, or not special cargo, the hangar crates. It removes the cooldown, so I don't have to wait 4 minutes if I were to source the same type of crate again, which increases the amount of money that I can earn hourly, because the more of one type of crate you have, the more money you're getting. So that's about as simple as it is. It's 4.2 with Higgins. If it's 4.2, then yeah, you're able to earn 6 million by selling in a public lobby. Is it really 4. Yeah, if it's 4.2, then that's an insane amount. Somebody said earlier today that it's like 5. I don't know. I never listen to people because I've learned that my chat has no clue what they're talking about half the time. I remember somebody tried telling me that, like, Czechoslovakia, or, no, Czech was part of it, but there was some country, maybe it was Poland. Somebody tried saying that Poland was part of the USSR in my comment section once when I was asking a question. And I was like, what are we talking about, dude? No, it wasn't. You should upload more GTA 6 content. Yeah, that's a little hard to do. It's 4.1 million with Higgins and public lobby bonus. It's more than that. I'm pretty sure you're wrong. It's more than that. I know for a fact you're wrong, actually. This is what I mean. You're wrong. There's no way you're only getting 4 million from the hangar, because I know for a fact it's worth more than like 2.8. I'm pretty sure it's over 3.1 million with the Higgins bonus. And if it's 3.1 million and you're getting an additional 50% from that, unless I'm wrong, but I think it's like 3.1 million you get from a full hangar. And then it would be 50%. We're just gonna keep filling in. I'll find out when I'm done. Is this live? Indeed it is. I'm pretty sure, though, it's like 3.1 million you sell the hangar for. And if you get 50% of that, that would be 1.5 extra, which would mean you get like 4.6 million. I don't think the hangar is for that little. This is pre-recorded. Yeah, bro. What? What? Yes, it's pre-recorded. Indeed. How did you figured it out? In fact, I'm so big brain that I pre-recorded this message here in my pre-recorded live stream, replying to you at the exact time. Stop it. Get some help. Alright, back down we go. And we wait right here. There you go. Done. My last goal is to make it to 1 billion. I'm basically at 600 mil. I mean, that's not bad. Quit to main menu. How you doing, Winchester? How much time are we at? We're at 1 hour and 41 minutes so far. And I don't know exactly how many crates we're at, but we'll take a look in a second here. Story. Resume story. 8 years later. I'll message my friend as well. Alright. Online. Play GTA Online. Invite only. Are special orders BS? What do you mean? Like, when you get a call from your assistant and you get like a crate worth 100k? No, those are definitely worth. What do you think about the Hazard drama? Has anything even happened since the initial videos that like Harmon made? I mean, whatever. Hazard's literally just like every other slop GTA content creator that just grabs clips and then makes a video saying like this, that, this, that. I mean, honestly, I kind of hoped that Hazard took some of my content so I could have made a video and just pretend like I was mad. I don't really care. At the end of the day, there's always going to be people that try to get away with being an asshole. If it were to actually, like, if if TGG were smart, TGG would make a video on the thing, not Harm None, because TGG is obviously the largest creator. TGG and Dark Viper would have to make videos on it, and then it would very much probably affect Hazard's channel. But the problem is, most of the people watching that content aren't smart enough to look outside, so that's what usually ends up happening. Okay. Infiltrate the deal. His scripts are so obviously ChatGPT. Yeah, probably. Who's your favorite GTA content creator? Probably Bruffy1322. Not even a question. I do like Tacos, but I don't really watch Tacos content, mainly because most of the stuff he posts I already know. That's the only problem. But Bruffy1322 is an incredibly important asset to the GTA community because not only does he have an entire website, GTAcars.net, which literally lists every single car's top speed and lap time, which I use all the time. Just in my latest video I posted, I used his website. But it's also great because he posts videos online when the cars get released telling you exactly how fast they are. So he is a great source of information. And I use that information when I make my videos. So yeah, Bruffy1322 is definitely, in my opinion, one of the most important assets to the GTA community. Does the heat matter for Higgins? No, not really. If the heat bar fills up on Higgins helicopter tours or Smoke on the Water, it really doesn't make a difference. And it's mainly because the properties themselves don't stop the main one from earning money. Ooh, 1, 2. Oh, that one missed. 3. Come on. 4. 5. 6. Okay, there you go. Nice. Crap. Ah, dang, dude. Oh, well. Looks like I actually have to fight a couple enemies to grab my crate. Dang it. Every now and then I die when I'm grabbing the crate. It's not that big of a deal. I just gotta kill these guys really quickly. Alright, eat some snacks. Okay, knock these guys down, run over here. Kill you, kill you. Alright. Kill you. Alright, are we good? Can I grab my crate, hop on my presser, and off we go. Alright, that's fine. It only took me like 30 seconds. Dr. Dre pisses me off. It's repetitiveness just for a mill. Yeah, I do agree with Winchester there that Cayo Perico is pretty repetitive as well. Same for every other form of earning money. As I told you guys in the past, normally when I am streaming, I literally just... Or not... When I'm not streaming, if I were to grind the Hangar, or if I'm ever grinding a business, there's two things I do. I either record videos of other stuff in the background. Like, as I've mentioned, I have multiple YouTube channels, so it's very easy for me to record content on my other channels while I'm waiting for a business to fill. But if I'm actively grinding a business like the Hangar, I'll just put SpongeBob on or a movie on while I'm grinding. And that's usually what I'll do, because that way I at least can fill the dopamine receptors. Yeah, I don't know. I've always tried to do my content a little different than other people. The way that I do content is I do live content. Most GTA creators you watch are going to do their videos pre-recorded. As in, they're going to record the sale mission, they're going to record the video, and then they'll talk over the gameplay, right? If you watch TGG, that's all of his videos. It's, this is the business, here's B-roll footage, here's me yapping. I like to do the opposite. I like to do the footage and the yapping at the same time so that you can see exactly how it works and I can interact more. That's how I like to do it. It's got upsides and downsides. The downside is that it's not crazy editing, right? I mean, obviously, if you watch a TGG video, there's a lot more editing that goes into it. But at the same time, I don't really think that people need editing on a simple video, right? Hangar guide. This is how much money you earn with the hangar. This is how the business works. This is a quick example of a sale mission. The end. Cayo, do teleport glitch. You finish in 25 minutes. You're definitely not completing Cayo Perico in 25 minutes. The gather intel mission alone takes around 5 to 6 minutes. The mission of Cayo Perico itself takes around 8 minutes. That's already, what, 15-ish minutes if you add in loading into different lobbies. Then you have to add in physically starting up the missions, flying the plane. You can't teleport the plane to Cayo Perico. So I think that there's very little world you're completing Cayo Perico in 25 minutes unless you are like one of the best speedrunners in the game. And Rockstar has patched a lot of those speedrun methods. Land. Okay, go to Richmond. Literally watch your videos while I'm doing Cayo Perico because it's so boring. Yeah. Yeah, Cayo Perico is really boring. I need to make another Cayo Perico guide. Oh, we got the glitch again. There you go. And keep going, keep going. Yes. Oh, that was an interesting. There, I did your, it wasn't a barrel roll, but we did a frickin' flip. Are you gonna reach 50 or end the stream? I don't know if I'm gonna reach 50 today. I'm gonna be on for probably another hour and 20 minutes. My friend gets off work at 12, and I'm probably gonna be grinding until he gets off work. So, however, yeah, an hour and 20 more minutes or so. But in an hour and 20 minutes, we should be pretty close to being done with the hangar. We're at 1 hour 50 right now, and that is from my other stream added together. And with that amount of time, we've already gotten almost half of the hangar done. So, as I've said, my math checks out to be about 4 hours and 30 minutes. We should be done grinding the hangar, which is pretty quick if you ask me. I'm just doing it all on live stream. That way, like, nobody can be like, you know, you're making up the values of how much money you're earning. Which mansion has the best view of Los Santos? I mean, just buy the most expensive mansion. It's literally the one I'm flying over right now. That right there is the most expensive mansion. But if you're like me and you don't give a crap about the location because the mansion has the ability to fast travel, then you're going to be better off buying the Tongva estate. Okay. Well, we're getting there. We are slowly getting back. This was a super quick one. We're at only 2 minutes of time right now, which means that by the time we get to the hangar, it's probably only going to be like a 2-minute and 30-second mission. If you get the Richmond mission, you're riding high. Like, if I kept getting this mission over and over, I would probably be able to fill the hangar in like half the time. Tongva has the best view, it does. And boom. Angel for the Gooners? Indeed. I have Angel. I don't know. It causes people every now and then to type in my comment section, which gets me more engagement, so I got no complaints. Did rock, star, buff, enemy AI. They chased me through the train tunnel from the farmhouse bunker to Polito Bay. I don't think they changed their AI, I'm going to be honest. She sang me happy birthday yesterday. Is that actually a thing that the AI does? It like knows when your account birthday is. That'd be cool. What is my phone battery up to? 89%. Okay. It's getting there. I want to get the new trifold. It's like $3 grand, but I've been wanting the phone for a while, so I do plan on getting it. I also need to update my Mint Mobile. Mint Mobile lasts for like 12 months, and I don't know when my plan expires, but I have not purchased another renewal, so I need to do that soon, or else I'm not going to have cellular, which is a bit of a problem. I use Hobbyland. He gives me Alfred vibes. I think that's the point of him. I mean, he's just like average British butler, you know? Hello, my name's Hobbyland. Infiltrate the deal. Each hangar crate is worth $30,000. And I think with a 70% bonus, they're worth $50,000, right? No, they gotta be worth more than that. I don't remember how much each crate is worth. Either way, we're infiltrating the deal. Keep on going, keep on going. Boom, 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 boom. Get US Mobile for phone service. They have a 50% off promo. Yeah, but then I'd have to change my carrier again. But Mint Mobile's pretty cheap. I think it was like $200 for the entire year. It was pretty dang inexpensive. It was like $15 a month. That's dirt cheap. My dad and I were on a family plan before for AT&T, and we were spending $85, $90 a month. So we were spending over $1,000 a year each on our phone plan. And I said, screw that. I'm not wasting my money on that phone plan. That's $1,000 every year. So, yeah. The mansion gets decorated with balloons when it's your character's birthday. Oh, that's sick. I need to write that down. That's a fun little fact that I can use for a video. I like when the container's back here because it's a lot easier to not die. And grab the crate. Off we go. Just did my hangar full of med supplies, sold for 4.1 mil. Were you in a public lobby or a invite-only lobby? What's your method tonight so I can do the same? Pretty simple. Go from one location to the other location. Public lobby, 20 plus. Alright, not bad. I think Mint Mobile uses T-Mobile. It does. Mint Mobile is actually owned by T-Mobile. It used to be owned by Ryan Reynolds, but he sold it to Mint Mobile. Is Hangar on 2 times money next week? No. I don't know if it is or isn't. I'm grinding it because it's a great way to earn money. Recently got in the GTA again after years. You made me million with your guides. Thank you very much. I appreciate it, Kaipid. Kaipik. I don't know how to pronounce it, but thank you. Appreciate it. I am planning on making another beginner guide. Okay. And down we go. I don't know why those crates just despawned, but that was a quick mission, only 3 minutes in total. We've been getting these missions done pretty fast here. Alright. Online, go to main menu, wait for it to load, and then we go back. Pretty quick, though. Overall, pretty quick. And what's great is that we're doing this on my Broke to Billions account, so we're also earning all of this money. No, it did not mean to do that. Story. And then we go into online. I grinded Hangar once and started at midnight. Was done by 4 a.m. since that night, and I don't like the Hangar. Listen, nobody told you to grind the Hangar all at once. Like, I'm breaking this up into like 2 or 3 different streams. There's no reason you should ever grind the Hangar all at once. It's not a good idea. Okay. When do you think we get cargo bonus? No clue. People always ask me that. I don't work for Rockstar. I have no clue what their plans or schedules are. people like Subscribe for Tacos try to like say, well, last year we had this bonus, but I don't base it off of anything like that. I think it's just whatever Rockstar chooses. That's really as simple as it gets. I'm going to pause my stopwatch really quick, and we're going to do some basic math to see exactly how much money we'll make with my full hangar. Let's see. Alright, so let's first of all see, we have 23 crates right now, and 23 turns to 759,000. So if we do 759 divided by 23, each crate is worth 17,000. Is that right? Is that it? No, each crate is worth more than that. Really? Is there something wrong? 759,000 divided by 23. Oh, I did something wrong before. Interesting. Okay, either way, each crate is worth 33,000. Then what I need to do is I'm going to go to ChatGPT. What is a 70% increase in 33,000? $56,100. So if we do math, 56,100 multiplied by 50, my warehouse will be worth 2.8 million. Then we add 1,400,000. So in total, a full public lobby sale mission, we should be making 4,205,000. That's how much we should be making with our hangar. That's the math. So yes, about 4.2 million is exactly 4,205,000 on the dot. So there you go. And then if you divide that by the 4 hours of grinding, that equals 1,051,000 per hour. But you also have to remember that we have passive businesses in the background. We have my acid lab, we have my nightclub, we have my CEO crates. So you add all that combined, 144,000 from CEO crates. You add the nightclub, which is an additional like 90,000 per hour. You add the bunker, which is 110,000 per hour. You add the let's see what else. Acid lab, especially if I have my mansion boost active. That's like an additional 120,000 per hour. So you add all that together, and it equals about 1.5 million in total per hour. So that's exactly where I've gotten the math from, and that's why with hangar grinding paired with passive businesses, you are able to earn that 1.5 million. Let me start my stopwatch again. And here we go. Elborough Heights. I swear every time I pause my stopwatch, it gives me Elborough Heights. Have you ever sabotaged anyone's sale mission? If I have, I don't remember. I'm trying to remember. I mean, I think I did it once, all the way back when sale missions were first added into the game. I did it because the game said, oh, you get money from destroying people's sale missions. And I was like, oh, okay. And I destroyed somebody's sale mission, and I made $2,000, and then realized, wow, what a waste of my time. And then after that, I never did it again. A lot of people, I find it hilarious. There's so many GTA content creators out there that are like, oh my god, GTA Online is so much harder to grind nowadays, and shark cards are so much more relevant. I'm like, bro, would you stop your yapping and close your crapper? Like, GTA in the old days fucking sucked. I don't know what these players are saying, but back in OG GTA Online, you could not sell any business or even grind any business unless you were in a public lobby. I remember when the CEO business was first added into the game, you could not source special cargo unless you were in a public lobby. And if you tried selling, again, you had to be in a public lobby. It sucked. The fact that these GTA creators, some of them, I don't remember which one it is, but there's a big content creator with like 700k subs that made a video saying, oh, shark cards are so much more predatory. Like, brother, shut up. What are we talking about? GTA is so much easier to grind money nowadays than it used to be. And yes, vehicles have gotten more expensive, but you know what? The old vehicles haven't changed in price. In fact, a lot of the old vehicles have gotten cheaper. Like, they show pictures of like the adder, and they're like, well, look at the adder from 2012. Look at how much more money a new car is compared to the adder. I'm like, yeah, that's true, but the adder hasn't increased in price. Inflation should mean that everything increases in price, not just the new vehicles. So if you compare the amount of money you were earning to purchase an adder back in 2012 versus the amount of money you're earning now, you can earn an adder in 1 hour, but just doing the Cayo Perico heist. Where back in 2012, 2015, I don't know how long ago, but it would have taken you multiple hours. The most money you could earn was doing missions back in the day, and missions earned like 100K an hour. So the thought process is absolutely terrible. It's terrible. You can earn so much more money nowadays than you ever could have in the past. It's not even close to the rate in which vehicles have increased in price. Most armored vehicles are looking at around 3 to 5 million. To earn $5 million, realistically, you're putting in about 5 hours of work. To earn $1 million back when the adder was first in the game and only missions were available, you would have had to spend easily 10 hours of time. So, you do the math. Okay. Well, we are at the hangar, and we are done. Okay. We have breached the 2-hour mark. We are 2 hours and 1 minute. Let's see how many crates we've delivered at this point. Oh, wait. Online. Quit to main menu. My one question... Oh, my one question got bro ranting. It's just, I always get frustrated when there's these big content creators that create this negative sentiment about a game when they're just spewing utter garbage. It really frustrates me because as a content creator, I'm over here giving genuine advice on how to grind and how to do this and how easily money can be earned. I mean, I've spent such a little amount of time on my GTA account and I've earned hundreds of millions of dollars. And then, you know, it's just stupid. I mean, just passive income alone, you can earn so much. Heists, remember OG heists, how bad they were? I mean, if you compare the amount of money you're earning on, like, the Pacific Standard heist, you need 4 people, nobody can mess up. If one person dies, the whole heist is screwed. It's just so much better nowadays. And Rockstar increased the high demand bonus. It used to only be 25%, now it's a 50% bonus. Okay. Here we go. Need to add more realistic heists. I just wish that Rockstar would add more heists. Also, you know what? We're actually doing pretty good for time. We are at 2 hours and 2 minutes, and we've gotten basically 25 crate source. We might be able to get this done in less than 4 hours. If I actually, like, put on my A game here, I think that we could get the entire hangar done in less than 4 hours. So, not too bad, actually. If we're doing it in less than 4 hours, then that would be what? It'd be 12 crates in 4 hours, 12 crates per hour, because 12 times 4 is just about 50. It's 48. So we're earning like 12 to 13 crates an hour. It's pretty quick. That's about a crate every 5 minutes that we're bringing back. So that's pretty fast overall. Promise people spend money on cars instead of buying businesses? 100%. The thing that you should always do in GTA is get your baseline built. People are like, oh, well, I want to have fun in the game too. I'm like, okay, well, you can have fun in the game, and you can spend all the money you just earned on a car, and I will spend all the money I just earned on a business, and I will be able to afford 10 cars by the time you've afforded that one business. So, that's the simple way about it, you know? Like... It's basic economics 101. It's the same reason people don't have money in real life, because they spend their money on useless shit they don't need, and then they're in debt. Obviously, college debt is something different, but if we're talking about, like, most people that are in debt, it's usually because they spend money on shit they don't need, they can't afford to pay off their credit card bills, and they keep compound interesting over and over and over at these ridiculously high rates to a point where they're in debt for life. That's how it is. It's the same thing in GTA. people have zero self-restraint. They see a car that's like $3 million. They have $3 million. They buy the car instead of buying the Kosatka or the agency or the mansion, whatever it is. They buy this really expensive purchase, and then they don't have any money after that to do anything with. I used to be like that when I started, but I was like 15 years old. Nowadays, I'm a lot smarter. But I mean, if we go to the stats page really quick, I have spent 15 days of playtime on this account. I've earned $223 million. I mean, just think about that. $223 million for 15 days of playtime. What's 15 multiplied by 24? Like 300 hours of time in the game? Sure, it's a decent amount of time put into GTA. But most of it's AFK, to be totally honest. Hello, pool guy. How are you doing? Don't forget to like, indubitably. Make sure to like the live stream. Okay. Online. Boom, 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 boom. Isn't the Sparrow the faster option? Depends. The Sparrow is faster in terms of top speed. It is slower in terms of ease of access. I've made 300 million in 900 hours. You're a madman. I mean, most of the time I'm playing on this account, I'm grinding money. That's as simple as it is. And I could have earned a lot more. I don't know. I just haven't been grinding as much on this account recently. I've been posting a lot of content on my PC account. You'll know if I'm using my Broke to Millions account because I'll be using the police outfit. You'll know if I'm on my main account because it'll be my cowboy outfit. How do you actually AFK? Take a look at my video I posted literally today. The first tip I go over is how to AFK. The MC business needs a revamp on sell missions. I agree. Thank you very much for the donation, Darkness. Appreciated, dude. Oh, wait. Elborough Heights? Nah. Goodbye. Garbage. But I do fully agree. The MC business do need a revamp. I've said this in the past. What Rockstar needs to do is make it so that they are all single vehicle sale missions. That's all they have to do. Make it so there's one garbage truck. Make it so there's a one motorcycle club vehicle. Like, we are in 2026 and these businesses still suck. And the thing is, there are so many businesses that are single vehicle sale missions. The Hangar is a single vehicle sale mission. The Nightclub is a single vehicle sale mission. The Bunker, as long as you do it properly, is a single vehicle sale mission. So a lot of these businesses are single vehicle. Loading into a new lobby again. We've gotten two bad missions so far. We've had Elborough Heights and Paleto Bay. Both of them suck. The only one we haven't gotten is oh crap, what is it? I don't remember. I think it's go to Sandy Shores or no, it's not Sandy Shores Airfield. Oh, it's go to the Alamosi. That's the other one that sucks. Can we get 343? Make your bets. Sandy Shores Airfield. Okay, that one's good. And bring back the post-op ban. Die. Alright, off we go. Yeah, but I do plan to make an updated Cayo Perico guide. I know for a fact that, like, my Cayo Perico guides are, like, the best out there because of how easy my method is. The problem is that you have to get people to click on your video, and that's where it's a little bit more challenging. So, my next Cayo Perico guide, I'm going to really try and hit it home with the thumbnail and title. Okay, well, we are almost at Sandy Shores Airfield. Also, it has rained so many times in GTA today. This is like the third time it's rained in a, what, 40-minute session? That's crazy. Can you pick up any truck with the DH7 Iron Mule? You can pick up most trucks. That's what I'll say. Where is the helicopter? Or there's like a smudge on the top of my monitor and it's really irritating me. I need to buy some monitor cleaning spray. There it is. Whenever you get this mission, just look for the helicopter in the sky, and that will direct you towards where the crate is. I can already see the crate in a distance as well, so we're just going to fly right on in, and boom. There you go. We grab the crate, and we go back over to the hangar. See, that's why this is better than the Sparrow in that regard. You couldn't do what I just did in the Sparrow. Good luck. Looks like a civilian saw the crash and called the cops. Yeah, I'd like to know how the cops know where I am. I'm gone. Nobody saw me. I'm in and out. I'm gone. 500 miles away already from the destination. I'm flying over the ocean. I would love for the cops to really explain to me how they know who I am. Okay. Keep on going. GTA 6 police will be neat. Yeah, I'm interested to see how they are going to be coded, because if they are smart, they might be able to do some nasty thinglers. I can never see the supplies blinking when doing this mission. You just have to remember where the spawn locations are. The higher up you are, the less foliage that spawns, so it's easier to see. The MC either needs one van or semi S-tier grind. I agree. If it was one of everything, I'd be totally fine with it. One van, one semi-truck, one motorcycle, one boat, one helicopter, one plane. All of it would be fine if it was single vehicle. Also, once again, thank you for the donation. Appreciated, dude. What happened to the MC helicopter sale missions? They're still there. Are you on Xbox? I am on PlayStation, as you can see. I need to find a dongle for this remote. When I moved to a different house, my remote USB stick broke. It snapped in half. And it really is sad, because this was a $150 remote, and I don't have the freaking stick for it. I bought this remote as well, and I'm glad I didn't return this remote. This is my Razer something. Razer Wolverine. I like Xbox controller layout, and as you can see, the Xbox controller layout is mimicked on these remotes I have. If you had a chance to play the Playboy Mansion instead of the actual mansions we got, would you? 100%. 100%. You might be able to buy one and program it. Maybe, but I'm pretty sure it's proprietary, and I don't know how to do that. Alright. Keep on going. Damn! What the hell, Joshua? 50 memberships? How much is a membership? Damn, thank you very much for the donation, dude. How much money is a membership? You have 10 gift memberships left to send this month. Oh, wait, what? Wait, one sec. Let me stop this. Send now. Well, there you go. You guys got some more memberships. Apparently, I can send some gift memberships. There you go. Enjoy. There's your membership. Apparently, you can do that. I didn't know that. Membership gifting. The gift memberships will be sent... Oh, okay. Terms apply. You can send gift memberships free of charge each month. Okay, well, here you go. There's another 5 memberships! There you go. I did not know you could do that. Alright. Go to La Mesa. 8 billion memberships later. I don't know how much the memberships are, but even if they're $2, that's $100. So thank you very, very much for the donation, dude. I very much appreciated. It's $250 for the USD. I don't think... No, my memberships aren't $5 each, are they? I can see. Oh, you're right. It is. It's $250. Damn! Well, thank you very much for the donation, dude. That is super, super, super... Thank you very much for the donation. I appreciate it. No! No, my presser! No! I'm pausing the stopwatch. This doesn't count. I was distracted. I was distracted. No! Come back! Come back! Come back! No! You piece of trash. Oh my god. Alright. I was distracted looking at the membership donation and died. Alright, well either way. Thank you very much for the donation. I appreciate it. It supports the channel and it causes me to post more videos and be more motivated for this channel. So thank you very, very much. Alright, I've resumed the timer. No, it doesn't count, Winchester. You can't force me. Okay. His weaknesses donations. Yes, if you donate more, my weaknesses will appear. I got 5 small warehouses, all the MC things. Blah, 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 blah. Just need agency and mansion. That's nice. Alright. Oh, I already flew past it. Damn. I don't know why. This location here always throws me off. Hooah! Grab that. And off we go. Alright. That was pretty easy. I kind of hate the Hangar method. The way to reduce the cooldown 1 minute, yeah. It's the only way to reliably do it, though. I'm glad that Rockstar hasn't patched it. What's the actual point of what you're doing right now? Money. I can earn money in-game. Okay. Is the truck sale mission for only 1 location delivery? I got the buggy type car and delivered to 10 locations. I think the truck sale location is 1 delivery. By the way, you can pick up the buggy, the little car. You can pick it up with the Iron Mule and fly it over all the mountains. It's a lot quicker. Poop, if you had the chance to change your life with your online character, would you? I don't know what you mean by that. I don't know what that means. How much does a full Hangar sell for? 4.2 million in a public lobby, which is what we will be doing the sale mission in. Down we go. That was a little bit longer of a sale mission. It took me about 4 minutes and 20 seconds, but I did fall off my motorcycle and have to chase it for a little bit. We're at 2 hours and 15 minutes right now. But we are already over halfway on our crates, so we're doing pretty good, I have to say. Over here, and up we go. I need the shave right here. I need to get rid of that little... Wait, did I forget to change lobbies? I think I forgot to change lobbies. Yeah, I did. Oops. Have you ever got reported before over dumb stuff? Not really. I don't play in online lobbies enough to get reported. But every now and then, I have a friend who's really, really good at PvP. They make me look bad at PvP because that's all they do. And they're so good it almost seems like they're cheating. Alright, I'm going to unplug my phone because it's at 100%. Ludendorff, North Yankton, 9 years ago. Online, invite only. Here we go. I think everybody on stream right now should donate $250. I think that's a good idea, right? I'm joking. Or am I? How are you making 1.5 an hour? 4 hours to fill the hangar. That is 1,050,000 per hour. Add in the passive businesses, and voila, 1.5 an hour. Payphone missions, are they worth? Yes, payphone missions are good, but I only recommend to do payphone missions if you are on downtime, if you're waiting for something. Source. Select. Land. Alright, don't give me a bad one. Don't give me a bad one. Good. Oh, don't go into the hangar. Alright, here we go. Weaponized Tampa should never rear mortar and needs actual armor. Well, I don't even understand the point of the rear-mounted mortars on the Tampa, because you literally have proximity mines. It, like, defeats... It's so counterintuitive. You have proximity mines, so why do you need the rear-mounted mortar? Griefers be goofies? Yeah. Griefing is just lame. Like, the only way that you're griefing people is if your life is so absolutely lame in real life that you have to try and ruin other people's fun because you're not having fun. Like, that's... If you were having fun playing GTA, then you wouldn't be griefing people. But people that grief, that is their fun. They're so bored with their lives, or their lives are so miserable in real life that they have to try and make other people miserable to make themselves feel happy. Why don't you just let the guy fill your hangar and go do something else? Because you don't get 50 of one type of crate, and it will literally take a month for that to fill. I'd have to send them out 50 times. 48 minutes multiplied by 50, 4 times 5 is, what, 200? So it'd be like 2,000 minutes or something ridiculous like that. That's a lot of time, dude. Boop. Come on. There you go. And yeet! I always get back and go get my kills back? What do you mean? I got griefed yesterday with my bunker and thankfully only had one resupply sale mission. Yeah, I mean, if you're going to get griefed, or if somebody's, like, trying to blow up your product, all sale mission vehicles can survive multiple explosions. I don't think there's a single sale mission vehicle in the game that can't. I think even the Acid Lab motorcycle can survive, like, 5 missiles. So because of that, if you die, let's pretend you're driving your vehicle, a missile hits you, 2 missiles hit you. If you know that you're gonna, like, die in the next missile or something, just load into a new lobby. All of your product, or at least 95% of your product, will be returned, and there's no real loss. I don't understand, how do people gift memberships? You press the money icon at the bottom, and then you press membership gifting. I hate it when Rockstar patched the explosive MG for jets. I don't have a problem with that, because it was completely overpowered. Like, I'm not gonna lie. The ability to get a laser and just go with an explosive sticky bomb Gatling gun, it allowed you to destroy people's sale mission products in like 0.2 seconds. It was completely unfair. Now that the miniguns have been nerfed, it means that you're a lot safer when doing sale missions. Alright, well, that was pretty quick still. Online, quit to main menu. Here we go again. Aw, shit. Here we go again. We're getting there. Slowly, 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 we're getting there. I mean, we're already 50% of the way done. So at this point, it's just all uphill. We're getting there. Thanks for the rundown on the Nightclub. You know something I always find funny about people at the Nightclub? There's people that'll go into my comment section, like the document forgery, for example. I have said many times that the document forgery is the worst property in the entire game. And even though it's on sale, still recommended not to buy it. And there's people that go into the comment section and are like, well, you should buy the document forgery because it helps out your nightclub. No, it doesn't. The document forgery is the worst business in the game to have your warehouse technician set to. You want to have your warehouse technician set to the hangar and import-export, and then you also want to have them set to the 3 best motorcycle club businesses, which are the Coke Lockup, the Counterfeit Cash, and the Meth Lab. That's it. Anything worse than that, and you're literally earning less money hourly. Now, you could be that person that says, well, I like to fill my hangar to the... I like to fill my nightclub to the max by swapping technicians. Dude, you are losing so much time and money swapping your warehouse technicians to the document forgery. The amount of time it's going to take to fill that, and it's only going to earn you such a little amount. It is such a waste. I do not understand why people say it's just such a waste. You're going to earn so much more money just immediately doing the sale mission than you will literally any other way. I purposely turn off homing missiles while flying in public so I don't give people the wrong idea. I only turn them off when there's somebody near me. But at the same time, it's nice to give people a warning. Like, hey, I do have homing missiles, stay away from me. Because I do have players after all. I watched your live stream with the hangar. You were saying 5.7 million sale. That's way for GTA Plus. It's not 5.7. It's 4.2. I was wrong. I thought it was 5.7, but that must have been my brain. It was, to be fair, like 6 in the morning when I was recording or live streaming. Are you recording when you live stream? I mean, technically you are, right? What's the difference between a live stream and a recording? I guess a recording is in the past, but a live stream is a video. It's just a live video. I accidentally bought the weed farm as an MC business and have the meth, blah, 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 blah. Should I replace farm with counterfeit cash? I would definitely. Replace your warehouse technician. But you can't get rid of a motorcycle club business if that's what you're asking. You can't, like, sell it unless you want to change properties, but you're going to lose money doing that. Okay. We've gotten this... Oh, I'm stuck. We've gotten this location like 3 times now. Man, that missile curved quite a bit. Okay, let's see if I can destroy that signal jammer. I think we can get the lock on, and this time my brain has decided to remember it. Isn't it, like, right on this building? There you go. Boom, I got it. I got the signal jammer. My brain remembered. Ha-ha! I only got 2.8 million for selling my full hangar. That is because I'm adding the high demand bonus, which is a 50% cash increase for selling in a public populated lobby. That bonus will give you a mouth-watering 4.2 million. The more money your sale mission is worth, the more money you're going to get with the high demand bonus, which is why I always recommend to try and sell in public lobbies. Let's pretend that you're terrible at GTA and that you only have a 66% sale mission in public lobby completion rate, right? That means for every 2 sale missions you complete, 1 of them gets blown up. That's how bad you are at the game. Even then, as long as you're selling in fully populated lobbies, you'll still be turning a profit. Because 2 completed sale missions equal an additional sale mission. So you would still be earning the same. So at that point, it's a net even. Or a net neutral is what I should say. But yeah, so you would have to be really bad. As long as you're going over 60% success rate on your hangar sale mission, you're going to be making a profit in public lobbies. Okay, online. Quit to main menu. Boom, boom, boom. It's 11:25. Okay. Does moving the bunker move the upgrades? I don't think it does. I could be wrong, but I don't think it does. Do you recommend selling a full warehouse in a public lobby solo? No, I don't. Unless you're good at the game. If you think that you are confident in your capabilities, then it's not a terrible idea. But at the same time, are you really willing to risk millions and millions of dollars on a potential multiple vehicle sale mission? That's the question you have to ask yourself. My recommendation, join my Discord server, ask for help. Join anybody's Discord server and ask for help. The demand bonus also works in crew sessions if there's enough people. It does. It works even if there's one other person. It's an additional, like, 2% per person, or like 2.5% per person. How many people need to be in a lobby for the 50% bonus? 21 people. Anything over 21 and you're getting the 50% bonus. Just keep in mind, though, if people leave your lobby during the sale mission, that will directly affect how much money you make. Not too long ago, lost 111 crates after getting griefed. Rockstar made a ride and gave me 1 million. That's cool. All right, this is our 30th crate now, which is pretty good. We're getting there. Elborough Heights. Nope. When you say full hanger sells for 2.8, it's narcotics only. Not a full of each. Yeah, it's one specific type. Narcotics, chemicals, medical supplies, 50 of a single specific type. If you are using Rooster, it is going to sell for... it's 33 multiplied by 50, so 1.6 million instead of 2.8. You're going to be looking at a lot less. Sandy Shores Airfield. Okay. And off we go. I mean, we've been doing this pretty quick overall. Let me see how much time is on my stopwatch. Oh, wait. Okay, there you go. We are at 2 minutes, or 2 hours. Yeah, 2 minutes we filled our entire hangar. We are at 2 hours and 30 minutes right now, and we are at just about 30 crates. So that means all we need to do is get 20 more crates in an hour and a half. Not bad. I messaged Rockstar about the crashing on Casino Heist and see what they say. Yeah, I haven't had that happen personally, but I don't blame you for contacting Rockstar. That's pretty frustrating. CEO cargo even worth the hassle of collecting and waiting 2 months for the money now? It's not. Literally just pull out your phone, pull out the Vinewood app, and manage staff members. If you don't have GTA Plus, then use the passive income source that I always recommend to people, which is just, my brain's dying. Just use the passive income sourcing through your mansion. Just fast travel to each of your properties, purchase, and then sell. Imagine I just flew right into the train and died. Okay. Thank you very much, Shaw Hamilton. Appreciated. Very much appreciated. Where is the crate? There it is. Oh, I missed it. There you go. Screw you. Alright, off we go. Imagine just a cop on a floating motorcycle, a flying motorcycle, just kills you because they flew into you. I wasted an hour going from place to place. Yeah, exactly. Both my large CEO cargo's been full for 3 months. I hope they do extra money sale this week. If they don't, sell it and then just passively fill your warehouse. Let's say you play GTA for a week and maybe you play 2 hours a day. That's not anything crazy, right? 2 hours a day is equivalent to 3 special cargo sources. So if you do the math, 2 hours a day, 3 special cargo sources a day. So that is 21 special cargo sources a week, multiplied by 2 crates on average. So that is 50 crates in a week that you can get. That's a lot, 50 crates in a week. So you can have 1 large warehouse filled in 2 weeks. And if you want to get all 5 filled, that'd be a week, or no, it'd be 2 weeks multiplied by 5, so 10 weeks. So 3 months you can fill your entire large warehouse by not really doing anything. It's pretty easy stuff. Okay, down we go. Oogler boogler bippity boo. Alright, nice. Done. Is there going to be a Hangar buff anytime soon? Probably not. The Hangar has been buffed quite a bit. Unless you're talking about a temporary buff, then possibly. Wouldn't it really suck if I filled this warehouse? Well, I'm probably not going to do the sale mission tonight anyway, so... Actually, I was going to say, wouldn't it suck if I filled this warehouse and then Rockstar announced tomorrow that, like, Hangars times 2 money night just sold it, but I'm not going to do the sale mission tonight anyway. It will be probably tomorrow, so it's not too big of a deal. You also said to buy businesses close to each other. I'm all in Sandy Shores. Yeah, you always want to buy businesses that are located near each other. It's obvious why. It's quicker traveling. Am I a football fan? No. I'll be honest. I don't watch any sports. Don't get me wrong. I think if you like sports, that's cool and all, but I just don't watch that stuff. I think personally it's a waste of time for me. I'd rather put that time towards making content, money, and videos for you guys. Have fun going all the way to Sandy when you get raided. Well, two things. First of all, you won't get raided if you just own a mansion, because mansions completely stop you from being raided. Second of all, you can't get raided with mansions. It's not physically possible to happen. And selling motorcycle club businesses, you're just paying more money. Like, basically buying a motorcycle club business in the city, you're paying an additional, what, probably $2 to $3 million, maybe even more. Each property costs like double from Sandy Shores to the city, so you're paying literally like millions extra just so that you can access the property a little bit quicker, even though you can fast travel to all of your motorcycle club businesses through your mansion. Mansion stop raids, or that plus individual security? You need the individual security upgrade and the mansion security upgrade, but the individual security upgrades for the motorcycle club businesses are only like 3 to 500k. They're not very expensive. This is about 600 million. How many days, weeks, or months do you think I'll need to make $1 billion? Well, if you're trying to earn $400 million, and let's pretend you did one Cayo Perico heist a day for the next, I don't know how long until GTA 6 comes out. Let's say like 250 days. So that would be 250 million. You'd still need to earn an additional 150 million on top of that. So realistically, you'd have to do like 2 Cayo Perico heists a day paired with passive income, or the Hangar grind, or something else for like the next 200 days nonstop. Oh, I missed it. There we go. But yeah, realistically, 200 days, let's say, for GTA to come out. So yeah, you'd have to earn $2 million a day. That's what you have to earn. For the next 200 days, you have to earn $2 million a day. How long does it take to get a mansion? I mean, it doesn't really take any X amount of time. It just depends on how much money you have. I don't know how much money is the cheapest mansion now. I have no clue. We can take a look. Actually, I can take a look right now. Let me pause my stopwatch really quick. Pull out the internet. Pre-luxury real estate. Choose your property. This is the second cheapest, 12 million. So I think the cheapest mansion you'll get is 10 million. It's not cheap. You're going to be looking at around $10 million to buy the cheapest mansion. Resume the timer. What's the plan when you get GTA 6? Same plan that I had with GTA 5. Post videos daily. It's about as exciting as it gets. Oh, really, bruh? I gotta wait to lose the cops now. Alright, guys, I'm eating a potato chip. You guys get to watch me eat it. Here we go. Potato. Also, if any of you were wondering, yes, those are real guns. Okay. Should lose the cops pretty soon here. There you go. Are we going to have all the stuff in GTA 5 on GTA 6? I have no clue. That I cannot give you the answer to. No, I want to quit to main menu. There you go. So you're an IRL gun runner? No. I just have a bunch of guns. I have one here. I just own a bunch of guns. I'm trying to... There we go. But are you gonna use that on ice? Hey, you know what? State of Arizona, the state of Arizona said that if ICE tries to illegally enter your house without a warrant, you can legally shoot them. So if it did come down to that, probably. I'm not the biggest fan of ICE. I don't think there's many people that are a big fan of ICE, I'm going to be honest. Especially after the shooting that happened the other day. It's pretty hard. Honestly, I think if anybody supports ICE, they're just basically supporting the Gestapo at this point. Have you ever been in a bad sport lobby? I have, but only on purpose to make a video. Okay. On the computer we go. Source. How many have we sourced at this point? 31. Okay, that's not bad. It's not bad. Sandy Shores Airfield. Alright, we keep getting a good one. No plans on doing a full tour of your mansion? I mean, my mansion has like 2 cars in it, so... It would basically be, look at this mansion, that's exactly the same as yours. There's nothing special about it. They give me crooked cop vibes. I mean, basically, ICE is cops, but they cannot be persecuted. That's insane to me. I'm pretty sure, somebody can fact check that, but I'm pretty sure that... So for those of you that, I don't know, haven't been paying attention to the news, a couple days ago, 2 ICE officers shot and killed a nurse at a protest because the nurse pulled out his phone and the ICE people thought it was a gun and shot him immediately. It was completely unprovoked. Even Trump said that this was, like, unprovoked and like, fired the captain of that ICE department. But what's crazy is that ICE are exempt from persecution. So even though that person was murdered in cold blood, nobody is going to face consequences for it. So basically, if you just want to murder people for free, join ICE. I don't care what anybody's political viewpoint is. It doesn't really make a difference. Nobody should be immune from prosecution. It is insane that you can legally just shoot someone and get away with it. It's pretty crazy. Let's see. Where is... There's the crate. So who does ICE target, or do they go after everyone? They basically go after anybody that doesn't like them. That's how I look at it. Like, they're meant to deport illegals, but they're just kind of bullies. Okay. They can charge them in the state courts? Maybe, but... Pretty sure Trump could just pardon them. We're getting there. We are getting there. I've also owned guns my whole life. Haven't aimed or shot at anyone. Yeah, I mean... Yeah, I bring my guns to the range every now and then just to practice, but I'm obviously not, like, going down the street. Hi! You're telling me with all that money on your account you don't spend it on cars? I mean, I only have 12 million. It's not that much, to be honest. Like, yeah, it's a lot of money, but 12 million when some of the new cars are costing like 4 million with HSW, 5 million with HSW upgrades. That goes pretty quick. That goes pretty quick. Not going to lie. Let me pause my stopwatch really quick. Let me check something very fast. Okay. But thank you all for obviously being on the channel, as always. Helps out the channel a lot. Okay. Alright, I'm ready. Was just replying to a friendler. Alright, let's keep grinding. Quit to main menu. Never trust ICE officer, kids, or anyone in general. Kids? Oh. I don't know. I just don't love the current country that much. When GTA 6 drops, Poob is gonna explode. Yeah, bro, I'm just gonna bust everywhere. Online. Invite only session. Can I have 4 small CO crates with a medium crate? What? Can I have 4 small CO crates with a medium crate, not trying to go crazy with crates? What? What does that mean? What does that mean? I don't know what that means. Can I have 4 small C... Do you mean warehouse? Oh, wait. You mean, can I have 4 small CO crate warehouses and a medium crate warehouse? That's what you mean. That's what you mean. I mean, I wouldn't really grind crate warehouses if you're gonna have small ones. That's my personal look at it. Elborough Heights. Piss off, Rockstar. Stop giving me it! Now here we go, loading in again. I don't disagree with what they should be doing. I mean, I don't even care, honestly. People try to make, like, the illegal immigrant thing this huge problem. If you actually, like, search statistics, and this isn't, like, an opinion or anything. Like, if you just go to Google and you search statistics, if you were to search what percentage of crime or jobs being taken are from illegal immigrants, it's, like, it's 0.00. Like, out of all the crime in the United States, a negligent amount of it is actually from illegal immigrants. It's not touted that way in like the news, but if you actually like search up crime statistics, very little of it, it is from illegals. Now, obviously, nobody should be entering any country illegally. But I also think America needs to make it easier for people to get into the country. Because right now, what America is trying to do is make it impossible for people to get into the country and become legal, which is forcing people to try to illegally enter. That's the problem. Poop, answer my question. What? I don't even see your question. Should I source and sell my hanger crates every day to get 1 billion? No! Oh, wait, hanger crates are good. Never mind. Hanger crates are fine. I would definitely mess around with hanger crates. See how it works out for you. We need more people. China has a huge population. China's also, like, way larger than the United States, though, if I'm not mistaken. But even then, we're all kind of screwed, not gonna lie. If you look at birth rate demographics, the average... I don't remember what the number is. You can Google it. Kurt's Gazette made a whole video on like how South Korea is doomed. But basically, there's a certain number that you need to reach per household that says like your country will have a stable population or a growing population. And right now, 90% of the first world countries have a decreasing population because people like myself don't really want to have children. It's a lot of financial responsibility and a lot of responsibility in general. So a lot of people don't want to have children nowadays. And as more people don't want to have children, and as people are having less children, the growth of a country is actually doing the opposite, and the average age is getting older. It's why countries like Japan have literal ghost towns, because the population aged and they had to move to an area that had a smaller demographic. So basically, we're all kind of screwed. I don't think we'll be screwed. Our generation will be, but in the future, as things continue, the government's probably going to start having, like, big bonuses to people that have children. Yeah, and in fact, if you live in Japan and you are a Japanese citizen, you're literally paid like $20,000 per child you have. That's how bad it is. It's pretty bad. Lose the cops. Oh, I'm trying my best. I am a cop. Are you saying I need to get out of there and populate? For the virgins out there, I salute you. Well, alright, we're going down. Here we go. And finally... Really? Guess I gotta wait here again. Alright, more potato chips. Here we go. More potato chips. Yummy. Oh. Yeah. Nom nom nom. Nom 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 nom. Do I have a girl? Right now I'm not focusing on relationships. I just don't care. Like, let me eat one more chip. Whoa, wait. They see me? Bruh. Oh my god. Fine, we'll go over here. What was I saying? Yeah, I'm not really looking for a relationship right now, because the problem is relationships take up a lot of time, and I'm using that time to build my channel and my career. So, focusing on myself right now. Years later. There you go. I love the Hangar now, thanks to your videos, but I can't grind it without doing anything else. Yep, that's what I said. Watch SpongeBob or something in the background like I do. What's the worst chip? The worst? I don't know. Probably some, like, terrible pickle flavor or something. I mean, I just got these from Trader Joe's. These are, Trader Joe's Ridge Cut Kettle Cooked Potato Chips. I don't love kettle cooked, but I don't have much of a choice, because that's all Trader Joe's had. Okay. We love ketchup chips in Canada? What, ketchup flavored chips? What the heck? That's interesting. That is very interesting. I don't know what else to say. Salt and vinegar rules. I agree. Salt and vinegar is absolutely goated. I think we're going to do a little bit more sourcing today, and we'll call it. We're at 2 hours and 42 minutes so far. And how many crates have we sourced? Quite a bit. Thank you very much. Chronic Method. You know, I'm really surprised. I did the same live stream, same title, same everything earlier today at 6 a.m. and I had 250 viewers at peak. And I'm streaming now at 11:50. It's late, but it's not like that late. And I have 160 viewers. It's very weird how that works. We're going to do up to 35 crates today, and then I think we'll finish the crate grinding tomorrow, and we'll call it a day. Alamo C. Okay. Does the cooldown for Hangar cargo source mission not start if you don't go on the computer? I always have 3 minutes when I go back. The only reason it would stay at 3 minutes is because you are changing lobbies. Every time you change a session, the cooldown for the hangar resets to 4 minutes. So what you have to do is the method that I've showcased, where you quit to the main menu and then load back in the GTA Online. Now you hate MC businesses, but the crew I'm in enables me to sell all businesses in 5 to 10 minutes with max bonus. I mean, that's not bad, but you'd still make more money just doing the Cayo Perico heist. What do you do after grinding and editing YouTube stuff? Yeah, I literally just play games. That's my life. My life, most people would think, is very boring. It consists of waking up, walking to my office, recording, and then streaming, and editing, and then playing games with my friends, online of course, and then maybe watching YouTube, and then rinse and repeat every single day over and over and over. But it's how I'm able to consistently get out videos. I don't go on vacation, I don't do anything else, I just post videos, and that's kind of what I do. I need to organize my time a little better though. I really do need to start. I want to make a commentary channel. I think personally I'd be pretty good at commentary. BBQ chips are the GOAT. They are pretty good. I won't lie. They are pretty good. Alright, where is the crate? Right here. Alright, first try. First try. Here we go. Oh, what? I went over it! Bruh. Oh, it's over here. There you go. Bye-bye! It's called survival in this society. Yeah, I mean, it pays well, so I don't know. I got nothing to spend my money on anyway. I haven't bought a phone in a while. So, or not a phone. I haven't bought a gun in a while. I used to spend a lot of money. That gun wall there, the 2 Desert Eagles alone probably cost me like, I don't know, 10 grand with the Trigicon sight on one of them and the barrel attachment for the other, so probably 10 grand. In total, that gun wall is probably like 20 grand. My computer costs like 7 grand. But apart from that, I don't really spend any money. Like, there's a lot of people that just waste money. I have a decent car, I got a bunch of guns, and some computer parts. That's about it. So, at this point, I'm just saving up. That's all I'm doing. Saving up, saving up, saving up. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I personally don't find it boring. And to be honest, I don't really care if other people do find my job boring, because at the end of the day, it's my job and not theirs, you know? I just find it funny when there's people that are like, get a real job. I'm like, dude, what are you talking about? I spend more time in work doing my job than most people do in their jobs. And it's not like saying that anybody else's job is less qualified or less demanding, but I always find it funny when people are like, you know, get a real job. I'm like, dude, if I put you in front of a camera and told you to memorize all these facts and things and post daily content and edit the video and get it out and stay up to date and compete with all these other content creators, good luck. Good luck. Being a popular YouTuber is definitely not an easy job. You have to stay up to date with everything. You have to make sure that you don't do anything stupid. You have to make sure that your personal life is completely separated from your online life. Pretend you get a relationship and something happens, right? For some reason you have a messy breakup. If that pretend you involved your significant other in the channel. Now you have a significant other involved in a breakup. They have the ability to spread lies about you, maybe lies that weren't true. So being a content creator is very challenging because if you make one slip up, it could be the end of your literal career. What's that dumbass YouTuber? Somebody will know exactly who I'm talking about. It's the YouTuber the other day who every single content creator talked about because he accidentally leaked his like pedo gooner link on his live stream. Like, that guy literally just deleted his entire YouTube channel in one day. In one day, his entire channel, all of his money, everything gone. Lakari, yep, that's exactly who. Lakari. Yep. Lakari deleted his entire YouTube channel. Now, he's a moron. I mean, if you're so fucking stupid that you're going to leave a link to something that you know is literally illegal and would get your channel taken down on a fucking notepad, like, are we that stupid, brother? Are we that stupid? Like, everybody has some sort of sus links. I don't have anything illegal, you know. I don't think personally I'm into Epstein's Island, but everybody's obviously done a naughty search every now and then. And like, if you're gonna be dumb enough to save those naughty searches, I don't ever save that shit. It's too much effort. Bro, I remember bro on one stream said he has like 3 terabytes of like porn or something like that, which is insane. But like, even then, if you're gonna be an absolute gooner and you're gonna save all that content, wouldn't you be smart enough to like put it on a website or some sort of locked algorithm, a locked folder? Fun fact, you can make folders that you can only access with administrator privileges, which means that even if you accidentally click on the folder, you can't access the file unless you say yes to opening it. It would give you a pop-up, right? Like, how fucking stupid must you be to leave a folder with incriminating information on your live stream? How stupid must you be, dude? You gotta be pretty dumb. And then not only that, but how dumb must you be to not have, like, a 1-minute stream delay? Like, I don't have a stream delay on this stream here, but, like, if I was doing a stream where I was showing my whole desktop and everything, I'm always doing a 1-minute stream delay if I'm always showing my desktop. Because I never know, I might accidentally pull up some stupid link or something. Somebody might send you a link. You know, somebody in stream chat. I've seen people in stream chat before send links, and you open them, and the next thing you know, it's like some NSFW, you know, illegal shit. Like, people are bad, and sometimes it happens. So you always put a minute stream delay just in case something happens, because you can end the stream immediately before it catches up to that minute. Go to YouTube, press... It would literally take me 1 second right now just to go on my second monitor and press end stream this exact second. So, I don't know how people can be so stupid. I really don't. Like, if I were Ikari in that situation, I'd be having like a 2-minute stream delay, and I would immediately have pressed end stream. But he's pretty fucking stupid. The Asmon comments about it were sus also. Asmongold is weird. Sometimes I agree with what Asmongold says. Sometimes I think he has some absolutely terrible takes, you know? Like, there was that whole ICE thing that happened, like, maybe a couple weeks ago now, where that girl got shot that was driving away from ICE. And obviously both people were at fault. The person who drove away and almost ran over the ICE guy, she obviously was at fault for what she did. But at the same time, there's no world she should have been shot for what she did. There's a lot of people that are like, oh, well the guy got sent to the hospital for internal bleeding. Yeah, but he got released that day. If you had internal bleeding and they had to do surgery on you or whatever, there's no way you're getting out of the hospital in that day. I mean, my dad's literally a doctor, so if anybody would know that, it would be my dad. You don't just go to the hospital and then get out like an hour or two later and get discharged. What realistically happened was he got a quick checkup from the hospital just to make sure that he was okay, got discharged after it was probably just a little bit of bruising. But if I were a cop and I was in the situation of, okay, this woman is clearly panicking, she's driving away, I have two options. It's step away from the car or pull out my gun and shoot this person in the face. I would not shoot them. I would have just stepped aside and let them drive off. I'm not sure how people can defend somebody getting shot like that. You know? That's how I look at it. Like, If I see somebody driving away, obviously the person that tried to run or that almost hit the ICE agent did not purposefully try to run them over. They clearly tried turning towards the center of the road, and it was just the way their car was facing. So, in that regard, I don't think that you should be responding with a bullet to the face. You know, that's like if I punched somebody and then in return they said, okay, I'm going to chop your balls off now, right? Have you been one of the creators that Hazard stole from? I don't know. Honestly, it doesn't even matter that much. I mean, Hazard's content is just AI slop. That's really all it is. So if people are watching Hazard's content, and I mean, the only people that are watching Hazard's content are probably the 15-year-olds, the 12-year-olds. They're the same people that watch Mr. Boss for the win, right? They're the same people that watch that clickbait garbage, and they just keep posting it. Asmon has been getting weird. Yeah, I don't know. The problem is, nobody's in the middle. That's where the issue arrives. That's my issue in general with all politics. It's either far left or far right, and people need to be in the middle. That's as simple as it is. People, if they looked from a pure statistical, factual standpoint on what's going on, instead of looking at religion or looking at this or that, there would be a lot different viewpoints in the world right now. But the problem is people simply just believe what they're told. They don't research facts themselves, and then they base those opinions on everything else. That's the problem. How do you land your Sparrow so effortlessly? I can't, bro. It's the only thing why I don't use it. I mean, I'll use the Sparrow. I'll do this last source, and then I'll probably head off. I'm pretty done with today's grind because we don't have too much more. How many crates are we at? And how much time have we spent? We're at 2 minutes and 50 seconds. Why don't you hire others for B-roll and editing? Because that costs money, and why spend money when I don't have to? If my channel got to a certain point where it was making, like TGG's channel probably makes 15 grand a month, maybe more. And if you're making that much money a month, then sure, hire an editor for $1,000 a month or something, right? You don't need to pay them a crazy amount of money. Give them $1,000 a month to do some quick edits for you and call it a day. But personally, I don't see the purpose in that when I'm not at that level. I'm not going to be throwing away X amount of money I earn to an editor. You might say, oh, well, you might earn more money. But honestly, I think with the way that things are heading, AI pretty soon here will be able to do professional levels of editing. And listen, I know that there's people that are like, oh, well, you're taking away a job from somebody that would have had a job. Maybe if you look at it that way, then sure. But personally, like, I use AI every now and then for help with thumbnails. Usually what I'll do is I will get the thumbnail, I will take the picture myself, and then I will tell AI, like, have it outlined in this color. Like, for example, my other channel, World of Tanks, I used to manually outline every single thumbnail. I would cut out the tank, I would outline it in a color, and then I would do all this effort, and it would take me like 20 minutes plus just to outline it, and then I would, whatever, blah, 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 editing stuff, put the text in front of it. But with AI, I can ask AI to do the exact same thing that I would. It would look nicer, and it's not taking away somebody's job, because I was never going to hire anybody to begin with to do it, and I always did it myself. So all it's doing is saving me time for $20 a month. So it's saving me time, it's giving me a product in return that I'm happy with, and I'm still putting the text over the thumbnail, I'm still editing the thumbnail, but it's nice to have it enhanced. Sometimes there'll be a really, really poor quality picture that's like 360p, taken from like 10 years ago, and I'll have AI enhance the image and make it look a little bit more popping, and then I'll edit it, crop it, do the text, do everything. But AI is a nice tool for creators like me, because when you're a smaller channel and you want to have professional levels of thumbnails, it's nice to be able to have it. You know, I'm not against AI. I'm also not like super for. I'm not for AI completely dominating the market. And like if you're a multi-million-dollar company, I don't think you should be using AI to replace people's jobs. That's different. But when you're a single creator like me and you were never going to use another person to begin with, I don't have a problem with it at all. That's how I look at it. she didn't try to run him over. I'm in the middle of this in Minnesota. People need to watch videos and make up their own minds. Yeah, I don't think she tried to run him over either. If you're in agreement with me, I don't think she tried to purposefully run him over. I think what happened was she panicked. Her car was facing this way. She tried to maneuver the car back onto the road and accidentally hit him in the process. I don't think it was intentional. That's how I look at that situation. If it was intentional, she would have turned the wheel towards him and kept going this way. But she went towards the road. I don't think it was intentional. I think most people can agree it wasn't intentional. But yeah, AI, I'm not against it. I do use it to help me with thumbnails every now and then. But I still don't use it like crazy. I don't use it for videos or anything like that. But it would be nice if you could use AI for editing videos easier, right? If you could ask AI to add like an effect that normally would take 20 minutes to do. Either way, we are going to call it there, ladies and gentlemen. We have filled our hangar quite a bit, and we have finished 2 hours and basically 3 hours. We're at 3 hours on the stopwatch right now, and how much money do we have in the hangar so far? Probably 1.5 million, a little bit more maybe. Do you know when the new police cars are coming out? Not sure, but probably pretty soon. So far, our hangar is worth 1.6. It's exactly what I said. So we're getting there. We are getting there. We're at a 35% bonus right now. We still have 14 more crates to go. I will probably finish this grind tomorrow, and we will call it a day. So hopefully you enjoyed today's stream. And if you want to see more in the comments, I will see you all in the next one. Have a good one, guys.